Welcome to the Kokoro Health and Fitness Podcast, where we cover topics about the mind, body, and spirit to help you become a happier, healthier, and ultimately the best version of you. I'm your host, Joe Miller, owner of Kokoro Health and Fitness, a small group and personal training studio located right here in Atlantic Beach, Florida. Today's topic is about how to plan your full body workout. I will discuss different variables you should consider when planning a full body workout, where you can do these workouts, when you should perform full body workouts, and how often you should perform them. And lastly, I will explain the Kokoro Method for developing full body workouts so you can use them at home to create fun, interesting, and effective workouts. Quick disclaimer before we get started. This channel is for informational purposes only. Our goal is to help create a stronger, healthier, happier community of mentally, physically, and spiritually fit individuals by providing information for discussion that has helped us and clients both personally and professionally. If you are in need of immediate help at this time, we recommend that you seek a medical professional and not rely on the advice from some random dude on the internet. Let's move on to the first topic. What variables should you consider when planning your full body workout? The first one is time. When can you exercise and how much can you commit to it? Those two are very important things that you need to figure out, and you need to plan it into your schedule so you can be consistent so these workouts become effective and then you reach your goals. Remember, the workout also includes a warm-up and a recovery period. So roughly 10 minutes to do a warm-up, roughly 10 minutes to cool down. If you plan an hour out of your day, that gives you 40 minutes, which is more than enough for a full body workout. The goal here with a full body workout is keep your intensity up if you want to reduce your time. You can work out for a long time, or you can work out very intensely for a short time. The second thing to consider is your equipment. What do you have? Dumbbells, kettlebells, bands, heavy backpack, etc. Or do you just have your body weight? Any of those will suffice. You can do a full body workout with just about any piece of equipment. With that being said, what equipment do you want to use? If you're using equipment that you don't really like and it's not fun for you, try something else. There is a plethora of equipment that you can choose from that will give you effective full body workouts. And the third thing to consider are your goals. What do you want to get out of the training? That is a very important thing to consider because there are different training methods to achieve different goals. Now, if general health and fitness is your concern, then a full body workout in a circuit fashion would be a great way to go. Now that we covered what variables you should consider, let's move on to where you can do these workouts. The best part about it is since you only need your body weight to do this, you can work out anywhere, but some other alternative places might be a park. Some parks have walking paths that have workout stations on them. Those are really fun, especially if you want to do a run-walk sort of workout. Some CrossFit gyms have open floor hours, so you can go in and utilize their plethora of equipment when they're not training in class. And then even Planet Fitness, they have 360 areas, which is a functional fitness training area. It's just nice when you're in a normal gym where it's all equipment and benches and things. You're kind of the pain in the ass if you're using a bunch of different equipment, but the 360 area in Planet Fitness is perfect for that. And then outside those physical areas, you can take to the internet, meetup.com. There might be somebody setting up a group workout session from a local gym. There might be local events, like we did a beach workout the other day where we did a free workout on the beach and then followed by a yoga session. That was really fun. Another thing you consider is the GoRuck Sandlot app. This is really fun if you like to get outdoors and do your workouts with kettlebells and sandbags. They're simple workouts, but they are very effective and they're very fun because it's a nice community-based activity. Now we're going to move on to when and how often to perform your full body workouts. Here at Kokoro, we recommend Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 48 to 72 hours in between a full body workout is the appropriate amount of recovery time so you can get the most benefit out of each workout. Daily training is not recommended. It doesn't really allow you enough time for your muscles, joints, ligaments, and nervous system to completely recover between workouts. That's if you're training. If you are doing a small circuit, say push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and you do 50 reps of each, you can do that every day, and that's not going to be very damaging. But if you're really challenging your body, then you need to allow it time to recover. That's pretty much it. And when and how often, it's very, very simple. It's not rocket science, but you just need to be aware that there are a million ways to do it. These are just recommendations. Lastly, we're going to move on to the Kokoro Method for developing a full body training plan. Kokoro Method is based around 5 principles: strength, stamina, balance, coordination, and cardiovascular health. We utilize a 3-day training split, which would either be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Those are the recommended guidelines. Of course, you can have up to 72 hours in between your full body workout. Throughout the entire week, it is very important to consider working out in the 3 planes of motion: the frontal, sagittal, and the transverse plane. In layman's terms, front to back, side to side, and twisting. Now let's move on to how to design your training session. The first thing you want to start off is with a warm-up. approximately 10 minutes. I like to start my clients with a full body foam roll and dynamic movements. The foam roll is great because it aids in blood flow, can alleviate a little bit of soreness, and it can increase your range of motion. Then we move on to dynamic movements, which prepare the joints and the muscles that are about to be worked, which is all of them because it's full body. So it's very important to make sure you prime your body up before you start going hard. Now that the warm-up's over, moving on to the circuit. I keep it very simple. There is a form of upper body pushing, upper body pulling, lower body pushing, lower body pulling, a core movement, and some form of conditioning. Some would say that the full body workout itself is a form of conditioning, and they're right. Most full body circuits are aerobic training. That doesn't mean that you can't push hard and train for strength as well. Now that you understand what to do, how many times do you do it? I recommend 3 to 5 rounds. So you're going to perform all your exercises in a row, and then you're going to take a 90-second to 120-second rest, and then you're going to perform it again. And you're going to repeat that 3 to 5 times. An average round is 3 to 5 minutes. So if you do a 3-minute round with a 2-minute rest, it's 5 minutes per round, 5 rounds, 25 minutes. So you have a 10-minute warm-up, 25 minutes of work, and then another 10 minutes of cool down, 45 minutes. Boom, you're done. Now that you understand the basic method of how to develop your workout, I'm going to go through a quick sample. If you have a kettlebell, check out these videos above. First thing, your 10-minute foam roll and dynamic stretch. Start foam rolling with the tibialis anterior, quadriceps, hip flexors, your glutes, hamstrings, upper back, and your lats. After you've foam rolled all of those, you're going to move on to some dynamic stretches. In this case, you could do high knees with a twist, some arm circles, some windmills, and standing hip cars, which a hip car is just a controlled articulated rotation. Now let's move on to the circuit. The sample I'm going to give you is with dumbbells because most people are familiar with those. First things first, floor press with the dumbbell. You're going to follow that up by doing a bent over row. Then you would do a dumbbell swing. Follow that with a dumbbell thruster. Then perform Russian twists, and your conditioning would then be doing ski hops. You would then take 90-second to 120-second rest. So now what did we do? We did a upper body pushing, we did an upper body pulling, a lower body pushing, a lower body pulling. We did a core movement and a conditioning movement. So 6 exercises, roughly 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, depending on your current capacity for exercise. Then you can repeat that 3 to 5 times. Once that's complete, what you're going to want to do is take some recovery breaths, let that heart rate come down for a few minutes, and then you're going to foam roll again your tibialis anterior, quadriceps, hip flexors, glutes, hamstrings, your upper back, and your lats. And then some static stretches to perform after the foam rolling would be a 90-degree door stretch, an overhead tricep stretch using the wall for support, standing quadricep stretch, a calf stretch, and then a seated glute stretch. That's it for your sample full body workout. It doesn't have to be very complex. You can do things simpler than that. There's a million ways to do it. This is just one example. I hope you found a lot of value out of this. Let's go into the summary. We talked about what variables to consider, your time, your equipment, and your goals. Where you can perform these workouts, pretty much anywhere. When and how often you should perform them, 48 to 72-hour rest in between training days. Lastly, we covered the Kokoro Method, which is covering strength, stamina, balance, coordination, and cardiovascular health. Do that by moving through the 3 planes of motion, the frontal, the sagittal, and the transverse plane. You start off with a 10-minute foam roll and dynamic stretch, roughly 20 to 30 minutes of work, and another 10-minute cool down. If you have any questions, please comment below. I love answering them. You can also reach out on our Instagram, which is Kokoro Health and Fitness. Thank you for joining me in the discussion about how to plan a full body workout. If you found value in this information presented, please give us a like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who may benefit as well. If you're local to the Atlantic Beach, Florida area, and you would like to make positive changes to your health and fitness, you can check out our app, Kokoro Health and Fitness, on the Google Play and Apple Store, or check out our website, kokorohealthandfitness.com, links below, so you can sign up for your 7-day trial and experience fun, dynamic, full-body circuit training in a small group setting. If one-on-one is more your speed, we've got you covered with private personal training sessions as well. We hope you all have a great day. Remember, happiness is a state of mind.